Yashwantrao Chauhan Academy of Development Administration, set up in 1963, is the apex training institute of Maharashtra government committed to human resources development. Yashoda is spearheading a silent revolution in Maharashtra government through its Jagruti project. Project Jagruti envisages the awakening within government to make it transparent, sensitive and citizen-friendly. This project is funded by UNDP and Department of Personnel and Training, DOPT, Government of India. Only 6 districts in India have been selected for this unique project, which intends to give intensive training to all government employees in a district. Satara district, with its 12,640 employees, is the chosen district for this mammoth, just one of its kind, training program in India. Yashoda, which is committed to the philosophy of citizen-centered good governance, decided to train the employee who is the face of the government, namely the peons, the drivers, the talati, the sweepers and several others who interact with society the most. Through this bottom-up approach, Class 4, the cutting-edge cadre of government, was chosen as the starting point. This is perhaps the first time in India that government was imparting quality training to its forgotten, but perhaps the most important cadre at its lowest ranges.
Identification of training needs is a detailed exercise. It has to be done very systematically. When we design a training for any cadre, we must know what are their job requirements and where they are falling short of the expectations from the different stakeholders. So we have to meet all those stakeholders who expect something from them. We have to interview their officials, their supervisors, their colleagues, and we had to go to their homes to see their families, to meet their spouses, to know what is exactly lacking and what are the problems, what are the attitudes, what are the perceptions of the target group that must be tackled through training.
Replicable pan-Indian relevant training modules are prepared, followed by rigorous training of trainers. The days of the trainees started with the tuning of body and soul, and they could sense this invigorating approach of Jagruti. Health checkup was also one of the ways of showing that they were really being cared for, which also helped in forming a database. Health cards were also distributed for further regular checkups. The spirit of Jagruti is to provide joyful learning. Therefore, films were specially made by Yashoda to make the learning experience more enjoyable. This certainly proved extremely effective. In a matter of days, they started identifying with role models that they had seen. Even puppets took their turn to speak out and managed to bring the house down with wisecracks and witty remarks, and received wholehearted appreciation from one and all. The program was replete with instructive sessions regarding their office work. Actually, gaining hands-on technical experience gave them much needed confidence in handling office equipment. Certain films were specially selected for screening as an input for some of the modules. For all of them, Jagruti meant total rejuvenation. Then it was time to part, to implement what had been taught and internalized. The reflections too were bright. Positive signs came showering in the form of letters. The first step of Jagruti is certainly in the right direction. The picture is evidently an encouraging one, which shows us a glimpse of a better future. the beginning of change.